Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Void Terrarium Plus Plus. I am quite late to recording this today because I had a bunch of appointments and stuff today, and then there was an issue with Mina that I fixed, and I was away from the house. It was a whole big thing. But we didn't lose any progress and have to re-look at some things because I did properly save last time. So let's just go back into the contamination place, and I'm guessing we're gonna get another main story thing I almost said pretty shroom because I picked up that mushroom and I was getting ready to say pretty soon. So pretty shroom. We will be getting a new quest or something, I'm guessing. And PlayStation now says we're 63% of the way through the story, which I guess. I still feel like that's too short for what, like, How Long to Beat said, because I think How Long to Beat said, like, which, you know, they're not always accurate, to be fair. Sometimes I look at, like, Steam reviews and stuff to see, like, how long, you know, people's completed playthrough took there. But obviously this is not on Steam. So yeah. But we will see. I'm prepared to lock in for the long haul if needed. Owie. Bing. Sleepy bomb. These things are very weird. But hopefully we can come out of here with a lot of resources this time instead of, like, just a ton of blueprints, because I had basically a full inventory of those things last time. Oh, not the... Oh, I'm silenced. Okay. This does weirdly make me want to play a mystery dungeon game, which it won't be mystery dungeon, but I might be streaming tonight. The new Pokemon Infinite Fusion comes out. Which is like a mod where you can fuse any Pokemon together to create like a new Pokemon. I streamed the first version, which was like Kanto and Johto a while ago, and yeah, I'm excited for this one. So we will see how that goes, but... Ow! Bind trap. I don't want to get tied up. Please, let me free. Oh my god, and then I walk right back onto the trap. I keep thinking, like, when the traps, like, go off, they would break, but no, they stay. And I need to get my brain to understand that more. Well, Toriko has not gotten sick yet, so... But I fully expect when I get back from this trip that our friend is going to have something to say about, like, oh, maybe we should get this for Toriko. Or it could just be now it's like, okay, just farm resources until you have everything to make Toriko as happy as possible. It could be that. I feel like if that was the case, though, and there wasn't some other threat we're going to have to deal with, that we probably would have, like, hit some, like, soft credits there. And by soft credits, I mean it's like, oh, you hit the credits, you technically finished the game, but there's, like, a lot of story left. Like, near credits, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see what it ends up being. But I definitely don't think I'm going to make it as far into this dungeon this time as I did last time. Because last time we kind of had a really busted run, actually. It was kind of shocking. Just how strong that was. Because the boss was no threat whatsoever. Like, I could basically just stand on top of the boss and live forever. That truly was a busted run. Okay, I got past the scary plant. Those things, still the scariest creature I've run into. Honestly, scarier than the boss, because you just never expect how much damage they're going to do. Okay, let's, battery? Bing. Go away, you. You too. Get out, and get out. There we go. Good. Toolkit. Ow, corroded needle, please. This away? Okay, well, we found the exit. I mean, I don't need to get really far down. I just need a full inventory of things. So that's mostly what I'm trying to focus on here. Give me charge boost. I think that would be more useful. But this is good as like a, sort of like podcast playthrough as well, because, you know, since we are doing these things, I have time to just kind of talk and yap about random stuff. Since, we are doing a lot of the same things a lot. But I like it. I enjoy it. It's a cozy vibe. Some of my favorite LPs from LP Years 2 have been like what, you know, people can call like podcast playthroughs. Where you just get to hear the creator yap. Find out some things, you know. It's nice. It's a different sort of vibe, but I enjoy it. And hopefully it's okay to watch too. But I will continue to cut things out if I ever feel like, oh, okay, this is getting like to be too much. Like we're basically just running through dungeons we've ran through a ton. That's when I'm most open to just like starting to wholesale just cut things out, because when I started LPing, sometimes I would say I was possibly like too overzealous with cutting things out, because I was just like, well, I don't want people to be bored. But a lot of the times, you know, like for puzzle games, for example, people are there to see you solve the puzzle. So, early on in puzzle games, I would take hints from like some larger LPers. Oh god. And just like, oh, have I been stuck on this puzzle for like, you know, 2 minutes? Okay, let's cut to when I start to figure out the solution. Which a lot of people don't want. They would like to see a little bit more of that, so... Obviously, if I'm sitting there stuck on a puzzle for like 20 or 30 minutes, sometimes I'll start to trim it a little bit. But I'm definitely not as quick with the editing out those things as I once was. Come on, we need some healing. Okay, one of the enemies found me. A lot of the enemies found me. Honestly, I'm fine to just die relatively soon and just get out of here with my resources. I could get marginally more by, like, continuing, but... I get a pretty good amount from the items that I have currently, so... Die. I'm dead. No? Oh, it can't kill you. Yeah, it just takes you down to 1. Okay. Forgot about that detail. Uh-huh. Get rid of you. Because, yeah, we do still have 2 empty spaces. Which I could hopefully fill with something. I'd take anything. Suicide? I mean, I could use that, I guess. Yeah, those bugs are weird. They just run from you, but they don't seem to, like, drop anything like the washing machines did. Which is interesting to me. Oh my god, 2 corrode traps? Jeez. But yeah, they don't seem to drop something like that. Which is, interesting. I can't suicide. Yeah, we're dead. That's fine. We have a pretty good amount of resources. And like I said, I think we're just kind of spawning in the next quest as well. There we go. Got up to 3 organic. We're very good on contaminated resources, I must say. Here we go. Hello, Robbie. My analysis of the recent trend of contamination levels is finally indicating a decline. Toriko looks to be rather chipper today. No abnormalities reported. If only it could be like this forever. Okay. Whoop. What just happened to me? I gave off a spark? Yellow? Am I falling apart? Are we gonna have to go get items for me now? To fix me? Yeah, because if I'm not operational, oh no. Detecting R45 signal, rebooting system in 140.22. Transmission operational, authorization granted. Terminal coordinates constant failed. Dynamic execution sequence. Oh no. If Robbie's falling apart, then we're in trouble. Hello? Am I good? What's wrong, Robbie? Commencing verification of peripherals. What is happening? I can't sprint. Do I want to... Unidentified structure detected. Conducting analysis. Heat signature detected within. Initiating transmission complete. Initiating visual capture. Initiation transmission. ROS transmission error. Switching to HDR protocol. Verifying connection. Receiving visual data. Decoding. Is it confused about the human? Uh-oh. Am I like a robot? Impossible. How can this be? Am I a robot that was made to... A living human specimen? It's moving very fast, but I have questions. This is like, because wasn't Robbie like kind of amnesiac a little bit, I guess? Although not in the traditional sense because I'm a robot. Initiating reciprocal processing protocols. Connection successful. Greetings. Unique identification code G4AU. Forgive me if I have startled you. That was not my intention. My purpose is the maintenance of the centralized network of robots. I am known as CloudAI. I am contacting you via remote transmission. Okay, so this is not Robbie's like old personality coming back, which is what I thought it was. This is like a CloudAI like kind of hacking into me. Due to a decline in contamination density, the distortion limiting the range of my signal has been eliminated. I first detected a faint signal from a fellow AI, so I attempted to make contact. You piqued my curiosity. How? I asked. Was a robot designed to operate under a network like you be... Was a robot designed to operate like you be functioning independently? I think could would be better than how was. I don't know, you say. You're curious indeed. It is a fortuitous day. I will make use of the circumstances of your abnormal operation. You are the only functioning machine in that sector, therefore I require your assistance. Retrieve the data and materials of the research conducted there since the establishment of the facility. I don't like the sound of that. A lot of times when, like, you know, crazy company or something like that wants you to get some research out by all means necessary or something, it can be bad. But in this case, maybe it's useful for getting rid of the contamination. These resources and data are necessary for my purpose, to restore the human race. Okay, good. Honestly, it's refreshing to see a sci-fi setting where, like, the AI trying to restore the human race or trying to keep humanity alive isn't doing something incredibly messed up to do it. Like, there's plenty of games I've seen where it's like, yeah, the AI is like, I have to keep the human race alive. So they do something like constantly reanimate their bodies so they're effectively zombies, store their consciousness in, like, machines, you know, store them as data in, like, an augmented reality or VR setting and things like that. It's like keeping them alive in this weird bastardized way that makes sense to the AI, but is actually very horrible from a human standpoint. So, before I entrust you with confidential information, I have matters to attend to. I will contact you in due time. If there is such a thing that can be classified as a miracle, this moment must be the closest. Till we meet again, you must continue to safeguard the child. Farewell. Cool. I will safeguard. Yeah. Okay. This is cool. So yeah, we got rid of the contamination, and I was like, that would be interesting if that was it, and we just kind of continue to explore, like, expand for her now. But no, we do have another story thread to follow up on now with this new character that's introduced. What's wrong, Robbie? Is there something on your mind? What? You received a transmission from CloudAI. He wants... what? I see. He wants to revive humanity. Interesting that we're gendering the AI. I see. Gendering, like, AI and robots and stuff is always interesting to me. Unless, like, you know, the robots get to a point where they can decide their own gender, but it just makes so much sense just to refer to robots as they at all times. It's like, yeah. He's trying to what? Revive all of humanity? That's just absurd. I don't think you're capable of lying, but just to be absolutely certain, there we go. Just give me a polygraph? This is a highly encrypted transmission. In all my years since I was manufactured, I've never seen anything like this. I'm having a hard time decrypting it. But from what I have seen, the encrypted transmission matches what you just told me. Sure does. So, what will happen next? He'll contact you again soon? So that's how it is. But maybe this is good news. If this is that, and that is this, then maybe... Are you jealous someone else is gonna get access to me? No, I forget what I said. I realized I mentioned earlier about the AI that was like destroying humanity in a messed up way to kind of keep them alive, and that's kind of what we got with the story with this character as well. They regret some of the things they did with humanity in a way to kind of, you know, keep them alive, and they feel bad about that, so... All we can do now is wait for CloudAI to contact you again. I can't sit still. I must be patient. I must. But now, let's just continue normally until he does. Oh, it really is wonderful, isn't it? Now we're waiting on that call. Let's explore and gather more resources. I don't think I need to give you the hardy mushroom right now. I do probably want to craft some stuff, though. Once again, the stat increases... Oh, like, yeah, blue mushroom. Absolutely make that. And that eliminates a lot of my options to make other things, yeah. Ooh, vault capacity. Honestly, I don't really want that just because I'm not using my vault capacity to its fullest potential currently. So, I just don't really feel like I need it. So we'll say no to that. But I got a damage upgrade now. I've been waiting to get another one of those because there's one in there that I've been trying to make for a while, but it needs some pretty crazy resources, but those mushrooms are fine. I'm just gonna get big damage this time so I can really fly through these floors. We're not trying to survive, we're just trying to get a bunch of resources, so going all in on attack so I can just plow through the enemies seems like a good call. There we are. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and don't step on the corruption trap again. Contamination. Corruption, contamination. God, sorry, I'm getting all of my words mixed up at all times. I know I've already talked about how I keep saying corruption instead of the correct thing. But it's fine. It's to be expected with me. I'm just leaning into my brand. Sure, neither of those are super amazing, but... Talisman armor, that's against the supernatural, which is useful here. I do wonder, since it says the supernatural, like, what are those things? Are those, like, weird zombified humans that are just kind of stitched together like a Frankenstein's monster? Because specifically because it says supernatural, they also look like puppets or something. Like stitched together puppets. And the fact that they curse me. I mean, they could be like the ghosts of humanity. There's like 3 rooms that looked exactly the same on that floor. The weird little heart-shaped room. Lag bomb. Saw you. Power potion? Cool. What is this? Regen potion? Yeah, I mean... The potions continue to just be phenomenal that you can get here. And they give a lot of, organic resource, which... I definitely need. Hello. Yeah, like, what is the point in killing this thing? Maybe it just gives a lot of XP? Like, that's all I could think of, if it is, like, straight up just, like, a metal slime in a Dragon Quest. There we go. I mean, it leveled me up, but... Sure, give me Trap Finder. Okay, so yeah, that's what it is. It's just they give you a ton of XP. Alright, good to know. Very, very good to know. Because, yeah, that was... Filled up that level, and then filled up a whole other one as well. Okay, I see the trap. Got a mighty potion. Okay, we might come out of here with a lot of green. Which is good. Honestly, I need a bunch of green. Not money, but... Organic resources. Alright, we're out. Never mind. We're working on it. It's a work in progress, this whole getting out of here thing that I talked about. I guess I'm getting off the layer, not the floor. Air tentacles. Okay, I do have like a max-sized inventory, so... Can that rainbow tentacle be like a good one? No. Still contaminated. Oh, give me that. I need that. Because yeah, I want to make sure I get some inorganic too, but as much organic as possible is needed. Okay, I'm not chasing that thing down. Yeah, and it seems like it just takes 1 damage every time, unless you crit, it seems. It doesn't seem to have like crit resistance, and crit like kind of breaks through the armor. Give me that. You little joik. Oh. There we go. Cool. Crit. And the biogel is not worth keeping. It's not worth enough. Don't have a battery, which is kind of an issue. I can't help but notice. And I've been exploring these floors pretty thoroughly, we just haven't run into a lot of batteries. Getting kind of unlucky in that regard. Finding tons of bombs and everything, but... yeah. Battery is an issue. Oh my god, and then you just keep hitting me with this stuff. Please, let me free! Thank you. Still no battery, but... almost full inventory, so... I'll take it. Oh, Fritz. Energy conserve? Ooh, yeah. I mean, sure. It's useful. Okay. Yeah, so... ideally, I try to get a few more things. Robot recovers energy, so I could eat that for energy. Oh, God. My stuff! Oh my god. And now I'm just dead. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, no, I'm alive. Okay, they stole some of my things, which is pretty annoying. Wanted to come out of here with like a full inventory. Oh my god, leave me be. Get out of here. Going to start dying soon. Energy is depleted. Death imminent. How much energy does it give? I just want to see. Okay, 20? It's not that bad. That at least lets me go a little bit longer and maybe find a battery. Or at the very least, some more resources. Okay, move away from there. That's not a battery. I don't even think I'm making it to that. Yeah. Never mind, I got it right when I died. The perfect amount of movement. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, so we're looking very pretty on the resources. Love that for me. Hello. Initializing reciprocal processing protocols. Verifying connection. Connection successful. Unique identification code. I will now transmit the contents of my query. Oh. Is this the CloudAI I've heard so much about? Sure is. Curious. What is this AI? I understand. It all makes sense now. It was that AI's doing. It assisted you, did it not? Combined, you two are equipped with resource extraction, navigation, and manufacturing capabilities. It is a defunct model, but the factory AI is still a high-end processing unit. I see now why she chose you. Oh, goodness, you flatter me with such keen observations, but such is to be expected from an AI. Maybe this time period's version of AI, but a lot of the time AI in current day, especially with the word that they use, because a lot of people still say AI, but it's like LLMs and Gen AI and, you know, those kinds of things. They just kind of throw AI out as the buzzword, but the whole field's gotten muddied now by that. Why do I get the feeling that I was intended to be an insult? I could redirect you to my initial inquiry. I require a storage container and a manufacturing sample. It's a blueprint of a vessel. I've prepared a list of materials. Please confirm. Storage container. These are the blueprints with the necessary materials and production schematics to complete manufacturing. Cool. Reproductive cell and observation log. Reproductive cell. Are we gonna try to like clone Toriko? Necessary materials were created in manufacturing plant that was once smelted advanced ores. Huh. I feel like the translation's been pretty okay so far, but there's been like 2 points in this where it feels like the translation is off or something. Because obviously, Nipponichi, this game was translated from Japanese. But you should also be able to find it in the blast furnace. Materials and specimens required to manufacture the samples should be found in the biolabs. No matter where you go, you'll be traveling into contaminated zones. You're the only one who can go. Communication is unstable. This is a clear indication that the contamination rate has yet to stabilize. This concludes my report. I have other things to attend to. We're depending on you. Bye! Hey, Robbie, was it just me, or did it seem like he wasn't telling us everything? I thought the exact same thing! Just acting like we're fools, and, you know, won't think too much about it, and just get the materials that he wants. Maybe there was a storm coming in, and the transmission was going to be cut off or something. That's right, he must have had a choice, but no choice but to be concise. Too bad. I wish we could have talked more. For now, could I see the vessel blueprints you received from Mr. CloudAI, Robbie? I got a hiccup. The hiccups, they have struck me. There you go. Whoa, this is incredible. They're fine, durable, stable, and so chic. It's not too modern, but not too passé either. I think with a few tweaks, I might be able to reduce the crafting requirements. Give me a little time to optimize this blueprint, would you? Ooh, I bet the factory AI is, Mr. Cloud AI is not going to like that you're optimizing their creation. This goes here, that goes there. A little bit of density augmentation, and a little bit of old-fashioned love, and with a kiss. Done. It's ready, Robbie. Factory AI, you've done horrible things, but you're very adorable. Durability, capacity, and sealing capabilities remain consistent, but it requires 50% fewer materials. This should make collecting resources a lot easier on you. Feel free to thank me. Yep, here's your praise, Kink. I know you love it. Hehehe, I don't mind it the least bit. Okay, we good? Would like to craft things. Also, I've gone ahead and transmitted the coordinates of the new zones. The blast furnace and the biolabs. Blast furnace. Just thinking about it puts my thermal gauges on high alert. Biolabs. This one gives me the willies, brings back bad memories. It will be maybe overwhelming with everything you have to do, Robbie, but I'll be with you all the way. Thank you. Let's create the prototype. Okay, so can't make any of this. I need an X and Y chromosome. Yeah, so are they just going to create humans? I don't like the sound of that. Not one bit. Okay, yeah, we require a lot of stuff. I have everything I need for the storage container except the, you know, like, materials that we need. I have the resources, but not the materials. So, question now is, should I try and save them? Or, where do you get that strange tree, I wonder? Tall lamp, container... Okay, is there anything here I would want to make? Special focus HP restoration. I would like to get another knack, so yeah, let's do that. And then I would like to get one skill drop too. Maybe I should have saved some stuff for that. Alright. But I can put this knack on my robot, so now I have defensive skills and healing boost skills. So it seems like it doesn't really change too much. So I have lower rate of getting attack, higher rate of getting defense, lower rate of getting critical rate and damage. I mean, all that's fine. So we get recovery boost and juggernaut. Okay, so yeah, this is like my more defensive build that we have going here. Let me go ahead and give the hardy mushroom to Toriko, I suppose. Here you go. I'm sorry, this is contaminated, but you're going to have to eat this. I know you probably definitely don't want to see a fungus as something you have to eat with the whole thing going on here, but... Sorry, it's all I got. Alrighty. Well, we gotta clean too. I think we will be ending things off here. So, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for some more.